Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why I think online courses are the best business model. And if you've ever thought about making money online and being able to travel the world and run a business from wherever you are, online courses are seriously the best way to make that a possibility and to make it a possibility pretty quickly. So before I get into today's topic, make sure to check the link in the description box below. I have a really awesome freebie that I created for you guys all about how to determine your profitable online course idea. Okay, so first of all, in case you aren't familiar with what an online course even is, it's basically a platform online where anybody can turn their knowledge or experience or passions or certifications, really, you can turn any sort of topic or how-to into an online course. So if you took any online classes in college, it's kind of like that, except anybody can create them and sell them on a really wide scale, and it's a really awesome way to share your message with the world, help a lot of people, and also make a really profitable business. Okay, so reason number one that online courses are the best business model, I don't know what that whistling is, and you should definitely consider creating one if you want to have an online business, is that they don't require any sort of degree or certification to make. So yes, of course, those things are helpful and they're going to make you a lot more credible and also make you able to charge a lot more for your course. They really aren't necessary, and it totally just depends on the topic that you're teaching. But let's say you want to create an online course about how to learn how to play the flute. You obviously don't need any sort of certification to teach that. Another example is basically what I do at this point, which is online marketing and online business and social media. I don't have a degree in any of those things. I don't have a marketing degree. I don't have a business degree. And even without those things, I've been able to create a six-figure business. So that alone, those things that are self-taught, that I taught myself, I'm able to put into a step-by-step method that I now teach other people. And that's what I really love about online courses, is that anybody can create them if they have the right tools. All you need is an idea and really a passion and a purpose behind what you're doing. And that's why I really love especially helping people in the wellness industry and nutritionists, because they really have a deeper reason for why they want to help so many people at once. Okay, so number two, why I think online courses are the best business model is that they are really low overhead to make. So if you guys know a little bit about my story, I created my business when I was actually in debt and I basically had no money to put into a business. But online courses were really the perfect business model for me because I could get started with it for less than about $100 a month. So the expenses that I had when I was first starting out were my Squarespace website, which is about $12 to $15 a month, an email marketing platform, which when I started I was just using MailChimp, which was free. Now I use ConvertKit, but MailChimp is totally free, so it's a good option when you're starting out. And then my online course platform, which is Teachable, and it's actually still the platform that I use. You can start with a free plan while you're building out your course, as long as that takes you. And then if you're like me, I decided once I launched my course, I wanted to upgrade to the professional plan, and that's still only $99 a month. So it's really low overhead considering how much you can end up making from your courses. So even at this point in my business, where I am running Instagram ads, I've upgraded my email marketing platform, my website, and my Teachable, which is my course hosting platform, I'm still paying less than a couple $100s a month to continuously run and support my online course business. And considering that I've now reached the over six figures mark and I'm only paying out a couple $100s a month, that's insane. So if you are somebody who is on a budget but you want to be an online business owner, online courses are a really feasible way to make that happen, even if you don't have investors or a huge budget to spend. Okay, reason number three that online courses are the best business model in my opinion, and this one is one of my favorites, is that online courses allow you time freedom. They are so awesome because you can work on them whenever you want. So like I was saying before, when I first got started with my very first online course, I started creating that while I was still working a full-time job. So what I would do is I would work on creating my online course a couple hours in the morning, I would go to my job at night and then repeat the next day. It ended up taking me a lot longer to make it that way instead of just working on it, all day long. But a lot of people, when they are starting their own business, don't have time to be working, 8 hours a day on creating an online course. So it's really cool that you can kind of make it on your schedule. If it takes you a month and you're working, 12-hour days, that's awesome, but you could also spread it out over the course of a year and work on it a couple hours a day. It's totally up to you, it's totally up to your schedule, which is part of why I love it so much. Okay, reason number 4 why I think online courses are the best business model is that you are no longer trading time for dollars. So if you're somebody who right now is in like a consultant role or you're seeing clients, you're probably noticing that you only have the energy to really see so many clients per day. And that's because, number one, there are only so many hours in the day, but also seeing one-on-one clients, especially back-to-back, can be really exhausting, especially if you are doing something like life coaching or nutrition coaching or something like that, where you have a really personal connection with your clients. It's hard to really give that much of yourself to multiple people every single day without getting super drained and super exhausted. So that's why online courses are really cool, is because you can kind of put all of the info that you know or that you need your clients to know and understand into one place, and they can go through it on their own time, at their own pace, and it doesn't require any extra energy from you. And this is also a great way to scale your business too, because you can get a lot more people into your course going through your content at one time without, like I said, without any extra effort from you. And once it's created, the only real effort that has to continuously go into your course is just keeping it updated. If it's something that need to be updated, like for example, my Instagram course, I have to update that every couple months every time the algorithm changes. But considering how many people I get going through it and how much I end up making off that course, it only takes me a couple hours every few months to keep it updated, which is totally worth it. Okay, reason number 5 why I think you need an online course and everybody should have an online course is that you can work from wherever you are. And that's exactly what I do, and that's how I travel the world, is that I create and launch online courses, and all that you need to do that is Wi-Fi and a laptop. Seriously, those are literally the only things that you need. I mean, obviously you're gonna need like your course platform and things like that, but in terms of just the basics to get started, you really only need a computer, a laptop of some sort, and a Wi-Fi connection. And pretty much now, wherever you are, you're gonna have Wi-Fi, so it's not a problem. Okay, reason number 6, I think it's number 6 for why online courses are the best business model in my opinion, is that you're able to share your message with way more people than you could ever reach if you were only seeing one-on-one clients. So I know I kind of talked about this point before, but not only are online courses the best way to get your unique message out to the masses the quickest, but they are also the best and most effective way to build up your bank account really quickly, because you're not charging by the hour anymore. Okay, reason number 7 why online courses are the best business model, and this one is specific to myself, is that online courses are really an introvert's dream. So I know a lot of people think that I'm not an introvert because I get on camera and I'm able to talk and public speak and get on Insta stories and that type of thing. But honestly, seeing one-on-one clients was never sustainable for me because it was so exhausting to me. It's really hard for me to emotionally connect with a lot of people over the course of one day. I really like quiet time and being by myself, and I know there are a lot of other people like that out there. So if you are somebody who finds seeing one-on-one clients to be emotionally exhausting, online courses might be a really good option for you. And if you don't want to give up one-on-one clients altogether, you definitely don't have to. You can do them both in conjunction with each other as multiple streams of income. And not only can seeing one-on-one clients be emotionally exhausting, if you are doing something like, let's say you're a personal trainer, which I used to be, that can also be really physically draining as well. So instead of working with each client individually, let's say you're a personal trainer and you are physically exhausted after 8 sessions or 12 sessions a day, you can put all of that content into an online course. Maybe you make videos of yourself doing exercises or something like that with modifications for different types of people. You can then start potentially scaling your business and seeing the equivalent of like 100 clients per day instead of just 8 or whatever you were seeing at the gym you were working at. So definitely a good option to scale your business without becoming emotionally or physically drained, which I'm all about. However, I would just come in with the caveat that I recommend that people don't create their own online course on a specific topic until they've at least had like 15 to 20 one-on-one clients who all struggled with the same types of things, because once you have that type of experience, you know pretty clearly what the pain points for your audience are and how to turn those into a course. For example, when I was still seeing nutrition clients, I kept having the same types of clients with the same recurring issues and the same troubles and pain points over and over again, and I really felt like a broken record. I kept telling them the same things, the same types of protocols to every single client, and it kind of got exhausting, and I was like, that's kind of what sparked the idea of like, okay, how do I put this all into one place and work smarter and not harder? So even though seeing one-on-one clients can be really exhausting, it is good to have that experience because then you know what kind of content your audience is really struggling with and what is going to sell, and that's really important. Okay, my next reason, I honestly lost count. I don't remember what we're at. My camera died and I had to restart this video. So I think we're at like 7 or 8, but I'm gonna stop counting. You can count if you want to. Okay, so the next reason that online courses are the best business model is that there is no cap on the amount of money that you can make with an online course. Just think about that for a second. There's like chanting going on somewhere. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Okay, but no cap on the amount of money you can make. Think about that. The online world is huge. So the more that you're able to build and scale and grow your audience, that's just a bigger audience for you to sell your online course to get your message out to the masses for, and so many elements I'm dealing with right now. Motorbikes, chanting, sun going down, gotta hurry, okay. So I really look at this one with like an abundance mindset, is that there is an unlimited amount of people out there online who are willing and ready to buy whatever it is you are putting into a course. So you can really dream big here. My first goal was to hit $100,000 with my course business, and I've hit that. So next up is multiple 6 figures per month, and then obviously my dream is to have $1 million business, which I will let you guys know when that happens. Okay, next reason that online courses are the best business model is that they are the ultimate job security. And the reason that I'm all about that is I hate having to rely on a boss or rely on somebody else to be giving me a paycheck. It's completely up to me to determine how much I want to be working, how much money I want to be making, how much I put myself out there, how much content I create. It's all on me, which maybe for some people that's a little bit too much pressure, and I totally get that. But if you're somebody who's like me and you have a kind of rebel tendency and you want all of that to be on you because you're super competitive and it just really drives you even more, I would definitely recommend looking into creating your own online course. And even if you're somebody who already has an online business, but maybe you're relying on things like affiliate income or freelancing or things like that, you're still kind of relying on somebody else. In terms of freelancing, you're waiting until somebody hires you for a job instead of like going out and making the content yourself and putting it out there and getting the sales. So in that way, I think online courses are really cool because you as the owner and the creator of the course are totally in control. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed all of those reasons why online courses are the best business model and why I think you need an online course if you're somebody who wants to work from wherever and have no cap on the amount of income that you can make and spread your message out to the masses. Online courses are the best way to do that. So make sure to grab the freebie that I've linked in the description box below. It's going to teach you how to think of and generate your most profitable online course idea. And also, if you guys like this video, make sure to come follow me on Instagram. I will leave my handle. I don't know which one of these places. So come over to Instagram. That's definitely the best place to connect with me. Send me a DM on there. Tell me all about the online course ideas that you have. And also, I've decided I'm gonna stop telling people to subscribe to my channel because I feel like that's annoying. And if you are a rebel like me, if somebody tells me to subscribe, I'm probably not gonna subscribe. I figure if you like this video, you will subscribe. I don't need to tell you, right? Okay, well, I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.